Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be playing a murder mystery, but I'm also here to talk about like a story. So a week ago I was at a science olympiad competition at like some prestigious university. Okay, like by prestigious I just mean they were like one of like the Ivy League universities. It was a very cool experience. I wasn't there because I was qualified or anything. I was just attending the science olympiad, and they held an invitational, so I was like, why not? And so we were a school team. And I studied a whole lot. I had to do like kinematics, or well, they have like really cool names for the topics, like something like, for example, disease detectives. That's a cool name for basically what's epidemiology, study of disease and outbreaks. And then another name like machines, which is just a cool name for kinematics. And so what is this? Yeah, I'm going a bit away from there. There's way too many people here. But anyways, I thought I'd do somewhat good. I studied a bit, and I had a partner who also studied with me, and we were like kind of good at it, kind of decent. We had like a whole lever, and basically what a lever is, it's not like your like a lever and switch sort of stuff. It's more of like a thing used to measure the ratio between two masses. Okay, I'm getting a tiny bit technical here, but that's basically what it was. Okay, yeah, when he was going for me, yeah, I should have known. I honestly should have known, but I thought we did good. I thought that we would, get good placement. I mean, not really good. It was like a bit like of a try-hard place where a whole bunch of really good teams were there. But I didn't think we would do too bad, right? But when the placements got out, we didn't place first. Yeah, we didn't place first. We didn't place second, or third, or fourth. And there were like 60-ish, 70-ish teams there, So, I'm detective. What do I do now? I'll figure it out. But there were so many teams, and out of all of them, we didn't even place 40th. We didn't even place 50th. We placed, I kid you not, dead last. And I have no idea how that's even possible, Okay, I probably shouldn't be showing my bow to everybody. Pro Master is the murderer. Oh! Is it that guy? Nope, it's not that guy. No, it's not that guy. If that guy's the... I have no idea what's going on. But I have no idea how we placed last. And I looked at the events, and I realized most of our teams didn't even participate in the events. And look. Oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have killed innocent player. Oopsie daisies. Zero can, like, focus on the game when I'm talking. But, right, what happened was when I went there, it was so incredibly cold. Like, of course, it's like Canada's cold right now, but like the Ivy League University was incredibly cold. And like nobody wanted to go outside. I swear, if you went like outside for like 5 minutes, you would not be able to like feel your fingers or anything. It would just be that cold. Okay, what's going on here? Why am I back alive? What happened? Am I even back alive? Am I like in some sort of like jail? Return. Oh, apparently I'm outside now. Oh wait, no, this is just like the map, the waiting area. Okay, that makes sense. But right, like I was saying, what was I saying? Right, we got dead last because nobody wanted to go to their events. It was so incredibly cold outside, and it made me think to myself, first of all, like why? Why out of like all days did we pick like the coldest day for the event? I know it was decided like a long time ago, but still, the fact that people didn't go to their events just because it was cold tells me they didn't have a lot of commitment at the club. But also, like, we had like a whole test and everything, and look, my friend who studied with me, he became the competitive team manager, and he said that they didn't allow, the actual people there didn't allow him to like get any roles and stuff. He wasn't the decider of anything. In fact, he wasn't even a contributor of the practice test. The practice tests that were like reused every single year. So yeah, not such a good science olympiad team, but it still surprised me that we came like dead last place because I studied and stuff, and like I did like somewhat decent in machines. I did somewhat decent in epidemiology, and like I was going at, oh my god, when they just miss you and just stare at you, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Right, and so I did 2 events, and like we were all gonna do 2 events, and so I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going outside again. And then, somebody came up to me, and they were like, oh, well, they didn't really come up to me. They just said that their partner's not doing the event because they just don't want to. So, if you want, you can do the event. If nobody else does the event with me, then I guess, I just won't do the event. So I was like, sure, I'm doing the event, and I mean, like, there was like huge turnaround because it took like a while for somebody, me, to like stand up and actually do the event, and the event was like getting closer, super close, and I had no practice. I had no idea what the event was. It was like experimental design, and look, like 10 minutes before the event, I didn't even know it even existed, and there I was going to the event, and I ended up just like talking for the entire event about like non-related stuff to my partner. But it was an enlightening experience. We played with lemon. We had some apples. Like, it was like basically they gave you like a one paragraph thing related to oxidation, or for my event specifically, and then they gave you a bunch of like testing stuff, and what you had to do was use all this testing stuff and make a hypothesis with like the one paragraph about oxidation they give you. That guy's chasing me. That guy's chasing me. That guy's chasing me. Oh, nope, I don't like this. I'm gonna do a loop-de-loop. I do not want anyone following me. Oh god. Oh god, just like the clickety-clacketing. I was almost gonna die. Okay, I have to be a tiny bit more careful. I only have 3 minutes. So yeah, I came there and I was just playing with the bits. Usually it's, you know, what you make of the stuff, you know? Not really. Oh my god, nope, I knew it. I always know it, but I'm not fast enough. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it's usually what you make of it. Like, I was like playing with the lemons. I was like cutting it open. I was slicing the apples. And it was so funny because I said that if you like put lemon, the experiment basically, I had like chunks of lemon. I put I put like one chunk in each petri dish. I covered one with some lemon juice, with some with no lemon juice, and the other with like a tiny bit of lemon juice. And they basically said that the one with the most amount of lemon juice, because it discolors the quickest, it oxidizes the quickest. And that was not true. It was the exact opposite, because the lemon actually covers up the air, which leads to oxidation. But like, I was like, okay, fake it until you make it, because we were not gonna discover that there, okay? So we were just like writing some random thing that made sense in your head. But like, when you actually saw us do what we did, we were like playing with the lemon. I like ate a bit of salt and stuff. I had fun. We were not supposed to eat the food, but like, honestly, it didn't matter. They would never care. It wasn't bad, but I didn't really eat much of it. I was mostly just playing around with it. Like, the whole thing was messy, and I'm like, really? This is what they have to do while I have to like... That was quick. While I have to do like a whole event where I have to study and build a machine and stuff. No, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool when it works out. There's events where you barely have to do anything, and they're not even participating in them. You joking? I would go there any day, even if I had to like go across like 100 degrees Celsius like Sahara Desert or like Antarctica. I would do the event like any day. Like, I would get like frostbites all over my fingers. I don't care. It's like fun as hell. So like, they're not doing it because they want to do good. They're not doing it because they want to have fun. So why are they participating in the first place? You know, I always thought if you're trying to do something, you should go all out, right? Like, incredibly all out. You should be like the best of the best in what you do, because otherwise there's just no point of doing it, right? There's no point of like participating in the science olympiad event just to end up like last place. I guess you're either like first or last place. You're following with me with a sword, mister. I wonder if you're the murderer. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. Now next year, me and my partner, we decided that we were gonna do stuff. You know, we were actually gonna focus, with him being like vice president next year. Now, one of my other friends is president. I'm not sure what he's going to do. Not that I don't like trust in him. I'm just saying, like, we don't want to keep the status quo. We want it to be like this whole turnabout thing. A lot of people died, but we won. Let's go. I mean, I'm pretty much doing nothing. I honestly don't want to get murderer or a detective, because I'm just gonna fail instantly. I cannot get good practice right now when I'm talking nonstop. But right, it would be really cool if like next year we ended up placing incredibly high. We could put it on the resume that we became a part of the board, a part of like the thingamabob, you know, like the officers, one of the officers of the clubs, and we completely turned it around, whereas we were getting last place, literal or dead last, and then we actually placed high. That would be like a really cool thing to say. And look, don't get me wrong, if this YouTube channel ever blows up, I'm gonna like completely sell it out to College Board, okay? College Board, if you're here right now watching this video, I will give you this entire channel if I can get into like MIT. No, thank you. I don't want to be next to anybody. This game may— oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What were you holding? Hello? Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but that looked like a sword. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is making me incredibly oh my god, okay. Okay, Creeper Man. No, he was holding a map. He was not holding sword. Oh my god. But yeah, it's not fun getting blasted Princeton. It's fun doing the experimental design event, you know. Okay, and running away from everybody here. Stop punching me. Stop punching me. You scare me when you punch me. Oh my god. We're just a bunch of NPCs floating around, doing absolutely nothing, running away from each other. Why am I lagging? Alright, okay. Oh my god, yes, I'm the DJ. And I make the music. Da 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 da. Okay, enough music time. Nope, I don't trust you. Okay, yeah, he had a sword. He had a sword. Oh my god. Oh, we're seeing some action here. He's just running around killing everybody. But at least we know where he is. Okay, who's the sheriff? We need to fire the sheriff. Hello? Hello? He didn't even get shot at. He just stopped. Did he like drown? Is he aquaphobic? Hello? The murder mystery game can't like end like that. That was a pretty lame ending, not gonna lie. But it was, you know, I'm probably missing like a couple like 100 stuff that happened at the Science Olympiad event. It was pretty interesting. I love the modern architecture and some like old traditional architecture there. It was amazing being at that event. And, you know, I'll probably be like, why didn't I talk about this? Why didn't I talk about that? This would have been like the perfect video if I like talked about one other thing. Because a whole lot happened that day. That was one of my favorite days, perhaps in this like whole school year. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.